let's introduce our contestants. Our first unfortunate soul is Garrett Shields, who died in 2063 from lifting weights in a dark theater. Next up is Ashley J. Mendez, who died in 2053 while being smothered beneath their 36 cats in the cat sanctuary they built, but never completed. And last up is Adam Loop, who died in 2099 from sneezing and falling off an escalator. Welcome to Haunted Shuffle, the game show that shuffles horrors for our contestants to survive. I'm your host, Mr. Menace the Sixth, and yes, I'm the reason you hear sticks breaking when you're out in the woods. Contestants, in front of you is an envelope. I want you to read the secret task that you must complete throughout this episode. When you're finished reading, destroy the letter, not letting anyone else see what's written. And for you folks watching on the mortal plane, I'll reveal their task. Ashley must do secret hand signals like a baseball umpire. Adam has to tell dad jokes. And Garrett needs to compliment everyone. A bonus point card will pop up every time they complete their secret task. Alright, let's get started for our first game. Panic!
Ah!
Come over here. Professor Panic, let's talk about our first game.
Okay.
Now, what's the scariest thing you ever found in a cabin out in the middle of the woods?
Scariest thing I've ever found in a cabin in the woods. World War II veteran's Purple Heart.
I found a monkey's paw.
Yes. Was it still attached to the monkey?
No attached to the monkey. Now this monkey's paw is cursed, but it does grant wishes. With a twist. And that's what your job is to decide. Panic, how about we give him a little demonstration? I want you to be the monkey's paw. I'm gonna wish... I wish to be the tallest person in the world.
Your wish is granted. You are now the same height, and everyone else in the world is shorter than you.
Alright, contestants, let's get started with Ashley. I wish for $1 million.
You do get $1 million. However, inflation makes $1 million equal to $3.
Adam?
Oh. You will get $1 million. However, you will no longer be able to speak in complete sentences.
You are going to get your $1 million, but so will everyone else. And money doesn't exist anymore, so it won't matter.
$1 million to $3. Gosh, I sure hope I can afford a pack of gum. Points to Ashley on that round. And now for our next prompt. I wish to fly. Let's start with Garrett.
Oh, your wish will be granted. You will be able to fly because you won't follow the rules to gravity and you'll just keep floating up and up and up.
I will let you fly, but your wings are gonna be so large that every time you walk through a doorway, you can't fit unless you do a shuffle really awkwardly to the side.
You can fly, but it will only be 3 inches off the ground and it will be slower than someone's slow walking speed.
I think I have to give a point to Adam for that one. And now for our next wish. I wish for a cure to cure all diseases.
Ah, yes, the cure to cure all diseases. Let me give you this little bottle of cyanide.
Oh!
Because death cures all disease. With death, there is no disease.
Oh, I will give you the gift to cure all diseases because you will be patient 0 for every disease.
I'm gonna give you the cure to cure all diseases, but if there's no disease left in the world, then nobody's ever gonna be grateful for their health again. I don't know.
I like cyanide.
Trying to pander to Professor Panic and her love of death. Point to Adam then. I wish for super speed.
I will give you that super speed. However, you'll never be able to move regularly again. And all of your loved ones will never see your face because you'll be so fast that it exceeds the speed of light. And people will forget that you exist. And nobody will remember you.
Oh, I'll give you the power of speed to hear things at super speed. Everything you'll have to be played at 1.5 times so you can actually understand what everyone's saying.
I will give you the power of speed in the bedroom. You will be done within 30 seconds every time, all things included.
Gosh, I love a good old-fashioned plot twist, and I like the twist that Garrett gave on that one. I wish for people who wear glasses for their eyewear never to fog up again. Garrett.
Well, I'll give you that, but guess what? You won't be able to see at all, ever.
I'll give you the fogged up never again glasses, but you won't ever have the ability to look through different lenses on your glasses again. Sunglasses, rose-colored glasses, only glass, and you'll never have any other different glasses again.
We would replace everybody's glasses with glass eyes that are part of the eye, so that they can't fog up naturally. However, there will be a subscription that you'll have to pay in order to not have them fog.
Ooh, subscriptions. Cruel. Gotta give you the point on that.
That was a good answer.
And now for our final monkey's paw question. I wish for the power of teleportation. Go, Adam.
So I will grant you the power of teleportation. However, you will only be able to teleport into a currently occupied porta potty.
Every time you teleport, you're gonna lose a piece of your soul. Like when every time they take a picture of you, you lose a piece of your soul. So you'll be soulless by like next year.
Oh, you'll be able to teleport, but only 3 feet at a time. Nobody will ever that was it.
I feel like that porta potty is the most menacing one, so point there. Alright, that's the end of our first round. Now, let's go somewhere darker for our next game. Our brave contestants left the confines of the cabin as I led them to the secret mine shaft to play the classic camping game of shadow puppets. For our first scene, I challenge our contestants to showcase a new type of bug.
We watch in the Amazon as the helter-skelter beetle becomes born. He runs around and he looks for prey. He sees it. Awooga! And he runs towards it. You'll see by the many mandibles he has that there are about, I want to say, 8. And as he marches towards his prey again, he sticks out a tongue. Just to like tease it a little bit. And then he comes back and holes up in his little cocoon for winter.
This is the 5-fingered flyer, right? Look at it. Oh, wow. Look at it. Oh, whoa. Oh, there's 5 of them now. Oh, he's flying. Whoa. 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 Oh, ah, wow. Ooh. And then he flies away.
This is the sleepy stalker. It just kind of sits there, just lays against the branches and the trees, but when a predator or a prey gets close to it, and it grabs it, and it eats it, and it just, that's delicious, that's tasty. Oh, there we go. And it just pauses again against the tree and just, and another one. Until one day it's taken off by a bird.
Our next scene, the feeling of rejection.
Oh, Monique, I love you so much. Jeremy, I don't know why you would think that I would love you. I can't love you. Monique, please. Please, you can't do this to me. Please, Monique, look at me. Monique, look at me. Monique. Goodbye, Jeremy. Monique, come back. Come back, Monique.
There you go.
That was good.
Very on point.
That was good.
Just hanging about here. Well, hello. I look a little bit different than you do. Get out of here. I don't want you. I don't need you here. You don't look like me. Ah! And I'm comfortable again.
For this scene, showcase losing all of your teeth.
Oh, I'm gonna eat this delicious sandwich. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What's going on? No, I can't. I don't have teeth. I can't take a bite of the steak. Oh.
Honk. Shoo. Honk. Shoo. Honk. Honk. I lose my teeth in my dreams every night. That was just me sleeping.
Oh.
It's not hands.
That was a great interpretation.
And we're back to the cabin, folks. You all had excellent scenes in that last challenge, but now is your chance to get ahead in the game. Panic! We have here the head of the late Edgar Allan Poe. Contestants, through a series of yes or no questions, I want you to figure out the object that I've placed inside his head. You only get one non-open-ended question at a time. So, let's go from left to right, starting with Ashley.
Is what's inside that head edible?
No, it is not edible.
Is what's inside that head something a child would play with?
I hope not.
Can you harm yourself with this object?
No.
Is this object something that looks like something else, but it's not?
This object does look like something else.
Great job.
Does this object look like male genitals?
No.
Good.
Would you say this object would be found in a bedroom?
No.
Okay. Is this object a small model of something that is large?
Yes, it is.
Oh!
Is this object a small haunted house?
No, it is not.
would it be chance a miniature car like a Hot Wheels?
No, it is not.
Is this object a model of an animal?
No animals.
Is this object purchasable at Walmart?
No, it is. No, I would certainly hope not.
Oh,
But I think I've seen this at Costco.
oh. Whoa.
Okay, that was a great clue. Thank you. Would this object be something you put in a purse?
No, you would not put this in a purse or in a bag.
Is this object common in a household?
It is not something you would find in a household.
Is this object something you would find at a church?
Yes, some churches you would definitely find this object.
Would this object be carried by a specific person in the church?
Not necessarily members of the church, but this object would be carried by people.
Is this object like a tiny ceramic angel?
No, it is not an angel or any sort of angelic figure.
Is this object a nail?
No, but it contains nails.
Well, I guess, is this object a crucifix?
No, this is not a crucifix or a cross.
I didn't know if that
I
was
didn't know
if it
either,
was
but it
counting
was-
that.
it
yeah,
was-
Is this
really good.
object a tiny hand?
No, well, there is a tiny hand on it. That's part of the decor of the thing.
Is this object homemade?
No, this is something you would buy for a certain occasion.
Is this object a balloon?
No, it is not a balloon.
Is this object a Mardi Gras baby?
No, it is not a Mardi Gras baby.
This object a meh? Is it a meh?
No.
Ah, damn it.
So close.
Is this object a miniature hammer?
No, it is not a hammer, nor is it any other type of tool. Professor Panic, would you like to come over here and give him a hint?
Oh, it's one of my favorite things.
I wish I knew you better, Panic.
It has a very grave outcome.
All right.
What?
Ashley?
Is this a small miniature coffin?
Yes.
Dead body in a can.
Yeah. Alright. That wasn't gonna be my guess, but that was a great guess.
I was gonna say headstone.
Oh
Me
my
too.
god.
I'm sorry. I gave too good of a hint.
That's okay, Panic. I forgive you. Would you show them the coffin, please?
Oh my god, it's so big. What is
And now for the final challenge. At the start of our game, I gave our contestants an envelope which contained a secret task they were supposed to do throughout the episode. Contestants, I want you to use your whiteboard to write down what you believe are the secret tasks of your fellow contenders. Now that everyone is ready, let's see how good your detective skills were. Let's begin with Ashley. Ashley, what do you think Adam and Garrett were supposed to be doing?
I think Adam was interrupting with jokes and Garrett was being tall.
Garrett, what do you think everyone else was supposed to be doing?
Well, I don't actually think this was being done, but I thought Ashley was supposed to be rude and Adam was supposed to make inappropriate jokes.
Adam, what do you think everyone else was supposed to be doing?
I thought maybe Ashley was supposed to do song parodies and Garrett was pointing out parts of the house that were haunted.
Now, Ashley, reveal what you were supposed to be doing.
I'm supposed to be doing, like, baseball signs, like, in secret to somebody in a dugout somewhere, but I don't know any baseball signs, so I just made up a bunch of stuff.
Garrett, what were you supposed to be doing?
I was supposed to be complimenting everybody. I tried. I don't think I did that very well.
And Adam, what were you supposed to be doing?
Dad jokes.
Oh, I kind of...
We kind
Yeah, no, yeah, you were both very close.
Well, folks, that's the end of today's show. But there can only be one winner today. Panic!
Yes!
Who was our winner today?
Our winner today, with a grand total of the most points that's ever been in a Haunted Shuffle episode, is Ashley!
And Panic and I were worried for nothing about how we would sacrifice our two losers today.
It was so good. It was so scary.
Thank you folks for watching this episode of Haunted Shuffle. And I would like to invite you to come on down to Guthrie, Oklahoma to visit the Guthrie Haunt Scare Grounds. Until next time, folks, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and tell all.